Welcome to the National Institute of Academics. Fears regarding Islamophobia. Islamophobia often stems from misconceptions and unfounded fears regarding Islam and Muslims. Here are some common fears and their contexts. Fear of extremism. Many people conflate Islam with extremism due to the actions of a minority of radicals. This fear is exacerbated by media coverage that often highlights extremist activities while neglecting the peaceful majority. Cultural differences. Differences in customs, dress, and social practices can create fear or discomfort among those unfamiliar with Islamic traditions. This can lead to stereotyping and prejudice. Security concerns. Events such as terrorist attacks have led to heightened security concerns. This fear can result in the unjust profiling of Muslims as potential threats. Economic competition. In some areas, economic competition can fuel resentment and fear of Muslims, who may be seen as competitors for jobs and resources. Political manipulation. Politicians and groups may exploit fears of Islam for political gain, using rhetoric that portrays Muslims as a threat to national identity and security. Fear of religious conversion. Some people fear that Muslims might try to convert others to Islam, seeing it as a threat to their own religious beliefs. Fear of extremism. Misconception. A common fear is that Islam inherently supports extremism or violence. This misconception often arises from high-profile acts of terrorism committed by extremist groups that claim to represent Islam. Reality. The vast majority of Muslims are peaceful and reject violence. Islam, like many religions, has diverse interpretations, and extremism is a fringe element, not reflective of the faith as a whole. Cultural differences. Misconception. Unfamiliar customs such as wearing a hijab or observing specific dietary laws can lead to misunderstandings and fear. Reality. These practices are part of a rich cultural and religious heritage. Education and personal interaction can help demystify these practices and show their significance. Security concerns. Misconception. Muslims are sometimes unfairly associated with terrorism or crime due to the actions of a minority. Reality. Security concerns should be addressed based on individual behavior rather than broad generalizations. Many Muslims are law-abiding citizens who are affected by these stereotypes. Fear of religious conversion. Misconception. Some believe that Muslims are aggressively seeking to convert non-Muslims, threatening their own religious beliefs. Reality. While some individuals or groups may actively promote their faith, the majority of Muslims respect the right of others to hold different beliefs and focus on their own religious practices. Addressing Islamophobia involves education, promoting accurate information about Islam and Muslims through educational programs and media, interfaith dialogue, encouraging conversations between different religious communities to build mutual understanding and respect. Positive representation, highlighting the contributions and experiences of Muslims in various fields to counter stereotypes. Personal connections, facilitating interactions between Muslims and non-Muslims to break down barriers and build empathy. Understanding and addressing these fears with facts and empathy can help reduce Islamophobia and foster a more inclusive society.